Just keep your eyes closed. Just see the truth of the statement. Long before you start a journey, a travel, first you know where you are. When you look at a map, the region arrow will show where you are. You are here. You start your journey from where you are and not or never from where you should be. You begin from the beginning and not from the destination. When you sit down, closing your eyes, same principle applies. You start with who you are. All your thoughts, ideas, memories are projections from the past into the future. Who you are is an existence existing long before the thoughts started taking place. Who you are, the consciousness, awareness exists long before your perceptions begin. Perception is a travel to the outside world. Thoughts are a travel in the realm of thoughts. Being yourself is not a travel. That is the beginning, that is the end. Please see that clearly. Your day begins with yourself, who you are. Your perception is a travel to the external universe. With your ears, you listen to the sounds. My speech, the call of the peacock from a distance. With your skin, you move into the realm of touches, cold, hot, soft, hard. With your eyes, you move out into the world of forms and colors. Here, immediately, in the surrounding, are billions of miles away in vast open space. Your tongue takes you to the realm of tastes, as even your nose, the realm of smells. It's a journey in the external universe. True to your perception, your thoughts take place. You are conscious, a journey through your inner universe, memories of all kinds. Who you are is neither a travel, a journey, or a destination. You are with yourself. No need to wait for a thought or a perception. To perceive, you need senses. To remember, you need thoughts. To be conscious, you don't need either a perception or a thought. Just see for yourself. Before your day begins, you take yourself away into the external world. Before you engage yourself with your thoughts, must be aware of yourself. It is just like your body. Long before you start dressing up, you take care of your physical body, giving it a bath, taking care. Then only you put on the dress to go out into the world. Prepare yourself, be conscious before you put on the dress of a thought or a memory to move out into the world through your physical body, sense organs, lovely dresses at your disposal. You put on a swimming trunk for swimming pool, uniform of a football player to play the game, a three-piece suit for office or a dinner. We have so many dresses. You put on the eyes so you can see things. The dress of your ear, you listen to the sounds. Every sense organ, a dress. Every thought, a dress. Who you are is not a dress. Dresses will change. The person within, one and the same. If your body is a dress, goes on changing. You, the awareness, one and the same. If a thought is a dress, all the thoughts differ in dresses. Memories continuously change. who you are, the changeless Absolute. Just see that, please. In the beginning of your day, you are aware of yourself and maintain that awareness throughout until it's effortless at all times, all places, in all conditions. Silence, awareness. Suddhananda divaistavaihi Vede Sangapadakramopanishadaihi Gayanti yam samagaha Dhyanavastita tadgatena manasa Pashyanti yam yoginaha Yasyantam navidusura suraganaha Devaya tasmai namaha. Thank you. Verse number 22. Vasansi jirnani yatha vihayam Navani grannati naro parani Tatha sarirani vihaya jirnani Anyani samyati navani dehi Nainam chindanti shastrani. Nainam dahati pavakah. Nachainam kledayantyapah. Nasoshayati marutah. Achedyoyamadayoyam. Akledyo soshya evacha. Nitya sarvagatasthānuh. Achaloyam sanatana. Nainam chindanti shastrani. Nainam dahati pavakah. Nachainam kledayantyapah. Nasoshayati marutah. Achedyoyamadayoyam. Akledyo soshya evacha. Nitya sarvagatasthānuh. Achaloyam sanatanah. See the whole chapter as it begins with when Arjuna sits down, giving up his bow and arrow, totally under the spell of despondency, dejection, declaring in so many words, I am not going to fight. Bhagavan Krishna starts the teaching as what? Asocyan anvasochastvam. Please see that point. Never grieve for a thing that is not to be grieved. And so far, all these verses that we have been seeing clearly to establish how there is absolutely no reason in life to grieve, to come under spell of dejection, despondency, depression, but to be always at rest with yourself, happy with yourself, fulfilled with yourself, and choose to take different steps in life. You cannot go under the spell of misery, pain, and then try to solve a problem. In reality, there is absolutely no reason to grieve in life because who you are is immortal, absolute. That is the point must be seen very clearly. So far, the whole range of thought is on that. When Bhagavan says, Arjuna, there is absolute no reason to grieve, either from the standpoint of your body, from the standpoint of your mind, from the standpoint of the creation, as well as from the standpoint of yourself. From any standpoint, you cannot grieve in life. You can't be miserable. Usually people are miserable because they come under the spell of death, change. Death comes once in a while, but dying is continuous. Yesterday I told you, physical body is continuously dying, but at one moment it is dead. The creation is continuously changing. Usually the person grieves because things change in life. Please see that point. A person is grieving in life because things change in life. People change. Emotions die away. Business collapses. Relationship collapse. father is dying, to whom I cared for, loved for, passing away. Everything was smooth so long, suddenly I have to face a situation like Arjuna doing it. This is absolutely human. As long as everything is going on smoothly, that long there is no problem. But suddenly somewhere, you come across, you encounter, you come face to face with a crisis over which you have no control. It is just like you are going on a stream in a river. It's a beautiful river, slow and steady current. And you happen to be in that current, enjoying the whole thing. Both the sides so green and beautiful. You are slowly, unobtrusively, no waves, no nothing. Suddenly, you hear from a distance the rumblings of falling water. Then you say, oh, beautiful music. You start enjoying it because so far it was quiet. Now there is a little rumbling of lovely music. You start enjoying it. Then it dawns on you, this is not music. The river is falling suddenly. There is a waterfall. Too late. You are already in the stream. The powerful stream is now taking you away where you shall inevitably fall. Your world collapses. So far, all that you enjoyed becomes meaningless because I should have taken care. But you are already late. Are you getting that point, please? Life is like that. Childhood, very smooth. Some people lucky, not everybody. Childhood is very smooth. Youth also very nice. Job also good. Got a boy or a girl. Nice man or woman, nice thing. Usually for 15 to, not everybody is lucky that way, but you look at the journey of your life. Sometimes very smooth. For somebody it's a trouble from the beginning also. But at one time, however smooth the life is, you come across a disaster. Suddenly everything changes. Job is gone, man runs away, woman goes away, business collapses, people deceive you, you are struck down by a disease, environment changes, you don't know what to do. That is where the grief takes over. Just like Arjuna faces in life. He thought, he'll finish the kingdom, finish the exile in the forest, come back, take over the kingdom, live through life, walk into sunset. Doesn't happen. Everybody has a plan like that. I get educated, got a job, get married, have some children, they'll also grow up, I'll go around the world. Then slowly, on the bed, I'll die. It's beautiful planning. Understand? Lovely planning. Nobody prevents you from dreaming, but your dreams turn to nightmare. Because suddenly, everything collapses. And when everything collapses, the person is totally overwhelmed by grief. Miserable, grief-stricken, depressed, dejected. When such a situation overtakes you, and you are looking for a solution, the teacher, what should he say? Asocyananno sochastam. Hey Arjuna, do not grieve for a thing that is not to be grieved. This is an amazing assurance. Who can give you this assurance? One who is continuously smiling within himself. Prahasanniva Bharata. Krishna himself, absolutely fulfilled, living a joyous life, established in himself, reveling in his own nature. Same way a person who happens to be aware of himself, if he happens to be a teacher, sees everything clearly, that what is my nature is absolute happiness. Such a person shall say, do not grieve for a thing that is not to be grieved. Why? These limitations that you perceive, these changes that seemingly overwhelming you, belong to the roles. That is how the body shall be. That is how the world shall be. That is how the changes will take place in the world. But who you are is changeless. You cannot grieve for yourself because who you are is limitless, immortal, absolute. And for the death of the body, you cannot afford to grieve because body means death. Understand? But are you getting it? Deha means, deha dahyate. It shall be burnt by 3 fires. Adhyatmika, adhivautika, adidaivika. By the fire of the unknown, this body shall be continuously tormented. From within the body, problem can come. Environment can throw. Unknown can bring in. Take care if you like, but you cannot change the fact that the body is dying. Keep it healthy. Eat well, do exercise, keep the body healthy. You cannot neglect the body, understand? But therefore it does not mean the body shall be everlasting. The nature of the body is it shall pass. It shall come little later on, more. All these things will come. Situations being what they are, people shall continuously change. Your father will change, your mother will change, your brother will change, your lover will change, your beloved will change, your friends will change, your business partners will change. Everything shall change. You cannot look for stability in the unstable universe. Change is the changeless law of the universe. Changing nature of everything. That is the changeless law of the universe. It has to change. Not being aware of yourself, you are grieving. Therefore, when Krishna says, hey Arjuna, do not grieve for a thing that is not to be grieved, understand. What it means is the situations are not changing. Your grieving shall come to an end. You know yourself who you are. The same situation will be there, but you shall not grieve. Are you getting that point, please? People try to change the situation. You cannot change the situation. You can change the situation to a certain extent. Think. And if you can change, whichever situation you can change, nothing wrong in it. We are not talking about the helplessness of an individual. Like one time, suppose people think, summer means hot, cannot change it, therefore suffer the sun. That is too fatalistic. But suppose somebody says, what is this? Summer if it's hot, how to make it cold? Start thinking. Height if you go, it becomes cool. Then suddenly in the beginning stages, the human being must be migrating to cooler places, higher echelons, greater heights of the mountain. Oh, Madras, Agni Nakshetrama, the fire is raining now. Hey, but you go to Uti, 3,000 feet, 4,000 feet, 5,000 feet, Shimla, Uti, it's a good place. So people must have gone there. Then if that can be cold here, can you do something here? How it can be cold? If you can make ice, the water becomes ice. Suppose we cannot put ice around, they might have tried that also. How to create this ice somehow, maybe electricity they found out. If electricity can produce heat, they produce the, cold also. Now suppose you sit down, that which cannot be cured must be endured. That's a nonsensical philosophy. That doesn't befit human beings. If there is a situation, try to change. But don't grieve. If you can change, don't be elated. Why? Because you don't know from that change what is going to come. Everybody uses air conditioning. The whole atmosphere becomes environmental because of that gas that is going out. The whole atmosphere becomes, there is a ozone hole. Everybody is using air conditioning. Your rooms are all cool, but the entire world goes crazy. When there is a ozone hole, what do? Radiation, heavy radiation comes. Then you are finished. So don't be too elated. Every situation will be that in life. You fix it, there is a problem. You don't fix it, another problem. From where, what will come, you don't know. There was like a family in a village, and they had some 4 horses. And this father, this man, usually leave those horses for grazing in the forest. So these horses go for grazing. One day they didn't come back. So everybody comes back and, reports, grieves, sympathizes with the family. We are really sorry, you lost 4 horses. Then this man said, the person who lost the horses, he says, how do you know this is not for my good? It is going to bring me good luck. Now, if whoever has lost it, if he says it is for his good luck, now what can you say? Good. Okay. If he is accepting his loss, why are we worried? Okay. True. Next day, these 4 horses return, along with the 4 wild horses. The 4 horses, domesticated horses, come back from the forest along with 4 wild horses. Just like our peacocks are here, one wild peacock came and joined them. How nice. Anyway, but the dog is coming and chasing them. That's not a good idea. Okay, anytime you see these wild ones, dogs, please chase them out of the place. Once or twice you chase, they won't come back. Anyway, so he come back with 4 wild horses. Everybody, villagers came back. Oh, lucky, lucky, congratulations, you got 8 horses. He said, how do you know that this is not going to give me bad luck? True. Now if the fellow says, they go back. Now his son was trying to break these horses, train these horses, and one wild horse gave such a kick, his spine got hit, lying down, wounded. All the villagers came back. Oh, we are really sorry, your son has fallen, son is hurt by the wild horse. He said, how do you know this is not bring me good luck? The son is lying down wounded, and this man says, this is going to give me good luck. Okay, they went. After a few days, the king of the kingdom sent soldiers to conscript every able-bodied youngsters for the upcoming battle. When they saw this young man lying down, they never took him. They went away. The villagers never came back. Why? Because from what is coming, how do you know? You thought this is very good luck. Now I have got money. Now this suddenly wife demands half of it, husband demands half of it, 2 children demand half. Previously we were together. Now everybody demands. Money destroyed you. You have no money, you are very friendly. Now money has come, you are enemy number 1. You didn't have a car. So you are going from place to place, place to place, place to place. Cycling, walking, absolutely healthy. Now that you have got a car, now suddenly the Madhya Pradesh increases. The middle portion. Why? Rich now, rich. So without the car, you are healthy and strong. With the car, you can show up, but everything now. So you carried in a car to the hospital. Right? Just think. What will come out of it, you don't know. But grieving you must not. That is the secret. Are you getting that? You understand that point? It's so fantastic. You cannot escape the opposites of life. Something shall be convenient, something shall be inconvenient. The whole India is now telling what? Whoa, so hot, 40 degree everywhere. But everybody is happy. Why? The flu fellow cannot come. The flu cannot come. It's so hot. Human beings cannot sustain. This tiny little germ cannot sustain. Good. It doesn't matter this heat, so what? Why? No swine flu. You understand? Situations will change. So grieve you must not. Life must be a continuous laughter, a continuous joy. It's not a philosophy. It's not some type of positive thinking. You must always smile. That's not an injunction. When Krishna says, hey Arjuna, you must always smile, he helps you to discover the eternal smile in yourself. You should never grieve. He helps you to discover the eternal fulfillment in yourself. Who does not know that he should not grieve? Who doesn't know that he should always smile? That is why all these books, these new age books, how to smile, what to say hello, how to say hello, all that books, all that type of books. You are okay, I am okay, that type of stuff. You read. It's common sense stuff. Don't get angry. Be very friendly with people. If you want to cultivate a friendship, never disagree. After some time, the fellow will discover how deceptive and stupid you are. Because you are always disagreeing. You are always agreeing. Whatever he says, that means he knows. If you, when you are continuously agreeing, sometimes you have to be deceptive. And if soon the person finds out you are not a genuine person, because you must speak the truth. Other day, simple, any example you can take. The prices were going up, everything. One person was selling a house. He said, the person had one house. He said, Swamiji, this is my house, that's the only place I have. I said, very good. But I know the person cannot live there because already an old person. I said, you cannot stay there forever because such a big house you cannot manage. Why don't you just sell it off? He got so wild. How can you talk to me of selling of this house? I said, I am not telling you to get out. What I am telling you is, this is the right time. Sell up the house. You can't stay there for all the time. After some time you will be old. So pick up a new flat, sell the whole old house because there is nobody to look after you. So you sell it for 5 crores. Purchase a beautiful flat for 1 crore, 3-4 crores, put it in the bank, go around the world, and flat also no need to take care of his independent house, is a headache. I am just suggesting. The person did not like it. Now, 1.5 years after, when the market has collapsed, now the person is sick. Now he is looking for a house, wants to sell. Other day he phones me. What shall I tell? Just think of it. Now continuously grieving. Oh, I should have done that, I should have done. No, it's already over. It's already over. Think of it, please. Things will change. You cannot keep everything as it is in life. But grieving you must not. The moment a decision is taken, decision is taken. And you can ask a question, how do I know I am taking a right decision? You shall not know. Don't worry. You shall never know the decision is right or wrong while taking a decision, because the decision is right or wrong shall be known from the result after some time. Shall I invest money in the business? Is it a good investment or bad investment? How do you know it's a good or bad now? You invest. Profit comes, smart. Everything is gone, stupid. I am going to go to Pondicherry today. Good decision, right decision. You go there, Monday, holiday. Chah. And you go there. On the way there is a big festival. Oh, lucky. I saw the festival also. Please, this happens anywhere. Right or wrong, you shall never know. But take a decision. And once you take a decision, enjoy the decision. There is no question of, like Arjuna, going to the battlefield and say, I don't want to fight. You should have decided before you go there. Not after you reach there. Already taken you are trying to travel for a plane, you try to go to another country by flight, and after you get into the plane, suddenly panic. Oh, I should not be in this plane. You are for 6 hours. You can't escape now. You are for 6 hours. You are in that plane. You should have decided before the plane takes off. After it takes off, they will drop you from parachute. And that also you cannot do. Ask the fellow to drop out of, then the fellow will say, okay, I am staying here. ask him to push out of the plane, then he'll say, oh yeah, very good. No, I am very happy here. That's good. Just think of it. So, asocya and anusocya, that line I didn't touch much. Suddenly this morning I said, oh boy, this is asocya. Never grieve for a thing that is, hey Arjuna, never grieve for a thing that is not to be grieved. So as even in the case of the battlefield, in case of Arjuna, for also in life, Swamiji, my business collapsed. My husband died. My woman ran away. My lover cheated me. My business this happened. My job is gone. My sickness has come. Don't worry. Why? If it is the nature of the situation, that is how the nature of the thing, you cannot grieve. And who you are, ever untouched by anything. So both the things you see, relative and the absolute. Understand the nature of the relative world. Are you getting that? Understand the nature of the relative world. Nobody tells you to accept it as it is. Understand the nature of the world. It is a changing world. Therefore, you can also change it. If you want to change it, change it. But don't think that these changes will make you happy. That will not work. Happiness comes from you. You are happy with yourself. But change the situations. Why? Comfort for the body. Organized for everything. Harmonious for everything. Therefore, we are changing. How beautiful. Each one happy with himself. Think, each one happy with himself. But we have a routine in ashram. Simple example. We have a routine in ashram. 5:30, get up. 6:30, come to class. 8 o'clock, breakfast. Not that if you don't take breakfast at 8 o'clock, you'll drop dead. No. Why is it so? Comfortable for everybody. Each one doing his duty. I teach well. You study well. Somebody cooking well. Somebody looking at the garden well. You know what type of place it will be? Paradise. But you are restless. You are supposed to study, nothing doing. Then what happens? Hey, what are you doing? What is your problem? Interfering with that man's life, this man's life. The kitchen fellow doesn't cook, go to the garden. The garden fellow doesn't do his job, he is sitting down in the office now. Huh? Just think of it. Each one does his job. Why? Comfort. Suppose you see, no, certain other changes has to be made. Change it. Why? For comforts of everybody. It's so beautiful. Happiness? Yourself. What happens is, average person, understand, average, ordinary, ignorant person feels when everything is comfortably arranged, he is happy. That is where you make the mistake. You understand? You understand the situation? You are putting the cart before the horse. If everything is comfortably arranged, I am very happy. So that is why people, they want to go to an organized society, developed country. Why? Everything is organized. Road not bumpy. Roads are not holy. No holes on the road. Trains come on time. There is no question of you are going for a coffee and come back. Right on time. Planes move in time. Electricity never fails. Water always coming. If you open it, there is no air coming. In our country, it is, you open it for some time for gas, for some time also it is for... Okay, so sometimes you open the thing, you go to the, what do you call a developed country? What do you call a developed country? Developed country means where everything comes on time, everything happens in time. So you think, oh, I am very happy, we are very comfortable. So that is what our life has become. If we can organize everything comfortably, I will be very happy. No, if everything is organized properly, you are comfortable, but you are not happy. When your body is healthy, the mortality is kept in abeyance. Doesn't make you immortal. But just because you are healthy and strong, you think you shall never die. Then suddenly you get such a hit, you don't know what to do. When the relationship is absolutely smooth, beautiful, smooth relationship, you think, whoa, I said it has come there. Look at it backside. Just look at that. You saw that? Ah, beautiful, lovely bird. Get up and see. It's a very rare one. Strange. Please think of it, okay? When everything is organized well, we think that brings me happiness. No, that brings you comfort. By chance that arrangement is disturbed, you shall be uncomfortable. You shall not be unhappy. Therefore, don't grieve. Are you getting that point? You understand that logic? When the arrangement is disturbed, you shall be uncomfortable. The flight did not leave in time. The person did not keep up his promise. Did not give me what he had promised me to give. Did not come in time for a lunch or a dinner. Did not keep up the relationship. Makes me uncomfortable. But not unhappy. When you are unhappy, you go on grieving in life. I am unhappy, I don't know what to do. But if you say, I am happy but uncomfortable, what to do? Fix a few things. That is what the normal world is. Do you understand that point? Do you really understand that point? If you understand, you shall never be an unhappy person. Krishna, just an example, not that he did not have crisis in his life, from the childhood until he dies, full of problem, but smile never goes. The flute always sings. Situations you cannot avoid. I may be a good man. I am the wise man. But therefore does not mean the whole world will respect it. When you are going in a bus, they may push you around. I am a wise man, don't do that. There is no such thing. Because of your car, it will give you all automatically, it will fly over the traffic jam. No, you have to be in a traffic jam. Just because a big man, you don't have to stand on a queue, you have to stand on a queue. Why? Right. If you are not standing on the queue also, there is another headache. I am standing on the queue, other people are not standing, I am standing in the queue. What a heartburn. Now, what happens is, please see that. Do not grieve for a thing that is not to be grieved. In case of Arjuna, it is in the battlefield. Hey Arjuna, don't think you are going to kill all these people. Now, for the average person, any situation in life, most people grieve continuously. My life is like this, my family is like this, my job is like that, my health is like this, my family is, my husband or wife is like this, my job is like this, okay, grieve. My health is like this. So, that is how it should be. You cannot escape changing nature of the universe. I am growing old. What is so new? What is new? Oh, Swamiji, that fellow died. Expected. You are living is a wonder. You are dying is not a wonder. Somebody is dead is not a wonder, because any time you can be dead. You are alive is a wonder. A balloon with a 5 holes and still doesn't collapse. Think of it, with a balloon with a 5 holes and still doesn't collapse. Something wrong with the balloon. Now this physical body, see, the breathing going in, that breathing doesn't go. Lucky. So many holes in the body. Navadware pure dehi, 9-gated city. Ekadasadwara puram, 11-gated city. 11 holes in this body. But the oxygen doesn't leak. What a lucky thing. So any time you can breathe in or breathe out, finished. One day it will happen, don't worry. One day, you don't have to worry. One day it will happen. Out, finish. Then you have a pool of oxygen, doesn't go. So they will put cotton in your thing and bury. Understand? That somebody is not cheated you, lucky. If somebody cheats you, expected. Somebody loves you, wonder. They hate you, expected. Selfish people cannot love, understand. Selfish people cannot love. That is why in the world what you see is pure selfishness. All that we have seen in your introductory classes. Selfish people cannot love. Cannot love others. They only love themselves. If I am comfortable, if I am pleased, I will do it. If I am not pleased, I will not do it. So, are you doing it for the person's sake or your sake? Think. So they continuously hate you. Where the person doesn't know how to love. Why? He never loves himself. How can he love others? When you are not happy with yourself, can you make others happy? You are just wasting your time. An unhappy person cannot make anybody happy in life. By chance he makes the person happy, it is in order to make himself happy. You make the person feel comfortable so that you feel great. I have told you, you are a very rich man, miserable. But you give 10 rupees to a beggar or to a starving person. That person takes 10 rupees, his eye is full of gratitude. Thank you, sir, thank you. You made my day, you are my God, you made my life. I was dying. How do you feel? Why do you feel? The 10 rupees does so much. How come 10 million doesn't do that for you? The 10 million for you doesn't do it. But 10 rupees, when he is happy, now you are happy. So who is giving whom happiness? You are giving him or he is giving you? Understand, please. So never grieve for a thing. When Bhagavan says, never grieve for a thing that not to be grieved, you look at your life. Are you a grieving personality? People will ask this question, how can you not grieve when your son is talking like that? Your brother is talking like that, your friends are talking like that, society situation like that. Hey, why are you grieving? Be happy and tackle. There is a traffic jam, inconvenience. Enjoy the inconvenience. How? Put on the music. Sit down there, because that whole cassette you never would have listened if you are not in the car. I'm telling you because I do that. Traveling all the way, there are so many cassettes people bring. Where is the time to look? Here. Where is the time? Always this class, that thing, that thing. So when the long drive when you are going, take all the cassettes, all the new ones, put them. Suppose there is a traffic jam, excellent. Why? Full cassette will be over. Simple logic. No, but how can you say, suppose the person is falling sick, so the person is a plastic doll or made out of flesh and blood? The person is a plastic doll or is a flesh and blood? Flesh and blood. Plastic dolls don't suffer. Flesh and blood, they suffer. And why did he suffer? Now, Swami, you have come, hit the nail. The fellow was overeating. Then why are you grieving? He was overeating, therefore he is suffering. Help him if you can. Crying what for? Crying for what? Help if you want. You want to help a poor man? Help. What is this crying? That is your showpiece for the world. So everybody says, how compassionate. Compassionate or guilt-ridden? When I have got so much to eat, this fellow is nothing to eat. Therefore you are crying. Not for your guilt you are crying. Not because of the compassion you are crying. Give yourself a break. Be little honest. All this compassion, most of the time it comes from the guilt. I have got so many dresses to wear. Poor girl, nothing to put on. Poor man, nothing to put on. You are crying. Not because he doesn't have. I have so much. You are feeling guilty. So well fed. That fellow is starving. Only cry. Do something. Your crying will not make his hunger go away. Take the food. Tomorrow also I have to eat. No. Yes. Understand. Please. Ask yourself. You ask yourself a question. Do you grieve in life? Do you become sorrowful? Do you become miserable? If you are making a mistake. Why? Know about yourself. And here he says beautiful. Hey Arjuna, need not worry about anybody or anything. When you say need not worry about anybody, anything, don't say that you are only worried about yourself. You are not worried about yourself also. You are not worried about anybody, anything means, don't say, very selfish, the other people are not looked after. No. You don't take to that type of standpoint here. When you say, do not worry about anybody, anything, that includes you. Don't worry about yourself or anything. Be happy with yourself. Then, as much you take care of your body, take care of others' body. Take care of your situation, take care of other people's situation. You become a fantastic person. Why should I do that? Why should I not grieve? Because, hey Arjuna, understand. Nainam chindanti sastrani. Nainam dahati pavaka. Nachainam klaidayanti apah. Na shoshayati marutah. Enam atmanam sastrani na chindanti. The self that you are, the I, the absolute, the meaning of the word I, cannot be destroyed, cut by the weapons. No weapons can destroy it. Nainam dahati pavaga. The fire cannot burn it. The air cannot blow it. The water cannot drown it. These are the engines of destruction. When the time kills you through this. The body aging, dying away. And anything can be destroyed, buried under the earth. Like a landslide, you are buried. Avalanche, you are buried. You can dry, tsunami. Huge wall of water comes and takes over. You can be drowned and dead. The fire can burn you down. The breeze can blow you apart. These are the four engines of destruction. But see the beauty. Among these five elements, space, air, fire, water, earth, those is water, earth, water, fire and air can destroy everything, they cannot destroy the space itself. No amount of earth can bury the space. Try to bury the space. You can't bury the space. Are you getting that point, please? Water cannot drown the space. Water flows in space. The air cannot blow the space apart. Air is blowing in space. Understand? Water cannot drown it. Fire cannot burn it. Fire cannot burn the space. Fire burns in space. The subtlest of the element space cannot be affected by these four. What to talk of self, the awareness, which is subtler than the subtlest, subtler than the space itself, your own nature. Physical body can be destroyed. The time touches it. The fire, air, water, air, they can destroy it. Understand? That is why keep yourself away from the fire. Keep yourself away from the water. Keep yourself away from everything. For what? So that it doesn't destroy you. But can you completely keep yourself away? You need all the elements to sustain yourself. But sometimes air can, like a storm and a cyclone and a typhoon, tornado, it can be disaster. So grieve not if there is an elemental disaster. Water can be quenching your thirst. Water can be a flood. Can you face the flood without grieving? You understand what we are now this Upanishad is talking about? How beautiful it is? Can you face situation with absolute sanity, clarity, brevity, happiness, joy, confidence? I'm happy with myself. Yes, flood is coming. Enjoy the flood. Prevent it if you can. Cannot? Okay, body has to go. What to do? You are not a helplessly surrendering. Are you getting that point? You are a fighter. You are a top-class fighter, but not aggressive. In your fighting, nobody dies. How beautiful. You take care of the nature. You don't want to conquer nature. What is there to conquer nature? There's a wrong attitude in the science. Conquering nature. What is this conquering nature? When did the nature fight with you for you to conquer it? Huh? Where did the nature fight? It's like people telling Jitendriya, spiritual guys. Jitendriya, the one who has own over his sense organs. When did the sense organs fight with you? When did the sense organ fight? No, you must think that. When did a sense organ fight with you? Did your eyes take me to a movie? Huh? Did your ears take me to some music? Did your body say, touch me, touch me, touch me, make somebody touch me? What nonsense. Did your tongue say, I want to test these things? Take your responsibility. Sense organs are innocent. You drive them crazy. They don't drive you crazy. Do you really understand? If you understand, how can you create problem for yourself and others? If you really understand, you cannot create problem either. You will never create problem for yourself, for others, never. You have dropped out of race. Is there? Excellent. Not there? Fantastic. Oof. Everybody will adore you. When you don't, that is why when you don't want things, it reaches you. When you don't want anything, it just reaches you. When you want thing, it goes. Think, if anything you want, anything comes is fine for you, what will happen? Today this mango, this mango, oh, it's wonderful. But you have got a fixation. Only apus. Or only Imam Basan. Or only Banganpally. Then other one, this one. Why? It's only this one. So you are miserable. Food. What are you going there for? Lunch. What is there? Whatever is there, enjoy. But you have a picture in your head and you are going. Biryani. With a biryani picture in your head, when you go there, white rice. No, not for me. You have got pasta in your head, now it is all white rice. Boiled and made like soggy rice. You have got crisp pasta and noodles in your head, and you see soggy rice. How do you feel? Oh, so nice. Eat me. When you have a picture already in your head, nobody tells you not to have a picture. Have that picture. But don't try to fulfill that picture at other people's cost. You want, you cook. Fantastic. No, I want, but others must supply. Oh, I see. Thank you. You have decided to be miserable in life. You don't go to somebody's house and tell them what you should eat, right? Think, friends. Which sense organs drive you crazy? You drive everybody crazy. Make yourself miserable. Give me one reason to be miserable in life. Asocyan annasochastam. Do not grieve for a thing that is not to be grieved. Give me one reason to grieve. Oh, there is sickness. That is your body supposed to be. No, why is it not healthy? Did you maintain it well? No, then how can it be healthy? Why people want miracle? I shall eat all the sweets, but give me vibhuti to be cured. Right? I'll do whatever I want to do. I'll be angry with everybody, but nobody loves me. Do some miracle. What miracle? You are the biggest miracle. You can bring about that miracle in your life. When you are happy, contented with yourself, you no more fight with anybody. You are completely dropping out of the race. Other people's interests are more important than your own personal interest. You don't have to look for being loved. People automatically love you. Why? You are never a competitor. You are not in the race. Recently it happened. They televised it everywhere. You know, these mentally challenged people, they are having a game for them. Sports, no? Just like you have got sports for the healthy people, like Olympics, there is a disabled Olympic. Olympic for disabled people. So like mentally challenged people also, there is a sports. So 8-10 of them are running. Suddenly, one fellow fell down. You know what happened? All the 7 returned, pick him up, and then they all start running. Everybody cried. Do you understand? What is so great by superseding everybody? Can I take along with me? I am in the front, so if you don't come with me, how does it matter to me? And how does it matter to you? Can you take everybody with you? No, I am the supreme one. I eat everything best. Others can eat what nonsense they like. I enjoy all the privileges, other people. No. Can you take everybody with you? Mullah was running. Then he says, the children, somebody asked Mullah, hey, he told the Mullah, in king's palace today there is a feast. The Mullah said, how does it matter to me? But you are invited. He said, how does it matter to you? In a king's palace, there is a dinner. So what? Why are you keeping those informations? How does it matter to you? Now you are invited. How does it matter to you? If it is there, how does it matter to me? Oh, you are invited. So how does it matter to you? Why are you keeping track? Where is the dinner and who is invited? You are not invited, no? Forget it. But people keep track of those things so that they can be miserable. Where things are happening, where they are not invited. What is this? So what type of competition you like? Everybody in the first line, better be a Sardar. One day, hundreds of people are running in a, what is that? Marathon. They're running in a marathon. Then he said, Sardar asked, what are they doing? They're running. Why are they running? Because there are going to be one person who is going to win a gold. He said, if one fellow is going to win a gold, why others are running? Only if one fellow is win the gold, why others are running? True? True. I mean, only one fellow will win. So let him win the gold. How does it matter? I am happy walking. No, sometimes idiots have the best wisdom. What is this? Rat race. There is no reason to grieve in life. You want to change? Change. Fight? Fight. Don't fight? Don't fight. Why miserable? After fighting, I should not have fought. Not fighting, I should have fought. This is misery. This is grief. You understand? The grief means repentance. Repenting. If you do it, I should not have done. If you don't do it, I should have done. What is this? If I am not married, I should have married. I have made a biggest mistake. I should have married. And after marrying, why did I marry? What is this? If you eat, I should not have eaten. After eating, I should not have eaten. If you don't eat, I should have taken at least something. This is grief. All because you are not sure of yourself, not aware of yourself. That is why Atma Gyan, self-knowledge. It's not winning or losing the battle of life. Are you getting that point, please? How do you face your life every moment? Here, asocyan annasochastu. Really, that line I completely lost track, Today, this morning, I say, wow, why this teaching? For that, not to grieve in life. Call it language of immortality or happiness. You are what all you are looking for. I am the happiness absolute. That is why basic things you understand very clearly. Then this becomes a celebration of a vision. The whole teaching becomes a celebration of a vision, a revelry, continuous revelry. You are reveling in a vision. Shastrani, so nainam chindan, to these elements cannot destroy the fire, cannot destroy the space. What to talk of? Sukshmataram, consciousness, which is subtler than the space itself. Cannot. Nainam chindanti shastrani, nainam dahati pavaga, nachainam kledayanti apaha. The water doesn't drown it. Na sosayati maruta, the air doesn't blow it away. Achedyohyam, no weapons can cut it, meaning earth element. Adayhoyam, fire cannot burn it. Ashoshya, akledya, water cannot drown it. Ashoshya, then breeze cannot blow it. Meaning thereby to destroy. Why it cannot be destroyed? Listen the beauty. Why it cannot be destroyed? Because to destroy something must be objectified. To cut something, listen, to cut something you must hold it, no? Please cut a tree without holding it. Without holding means without objectifying it. Without holding it, you can't cut a tree holding the thing. Understand? But without objectifying. If you can't objectify an object, can you destroy it? Try to kill an invisible crow, invisible animal, invisible human being. Please try. No weapons can reach it. Understand? See the beauty. Anything that is objectified will be subject to loss. Anything subject to objectification will be subject to negation. Anything that you see, drushya, nashya. If you see that anything that you see is subject to change, growing, dying. You look at your body, growing, dying, changing. You are conscious of your thought, born, growing, dying, changing. Yourself, the consciousness, which remains ever the same. Never there was a time when it was not. Never there was a time it was not. Never there shall be a time when it shall not be. Remains ever the same. Waking, dream, deep sleep, childhood, youth, old age, gross body, subtle body, causal body. One thing absolute. Cannot be objectified. Therefore, nobody can destroy it. Even time cannot touch it. A timeless existence. Time and space again. Not a concept of your mind. Not that because of your mind, time and space existing. Because of your mind, you are conscious of a time and space. Not that you create your time and space. That is subjective. Time and space is existing. But it's subjective. Subjective because if you are miserable, time hangs on. If you are happy, time passes. The passage of is subjective. You enjoy the class. Huh? 1.5 hour? Oh, you're really gone. 1.5 hour gone. You suffer the class. Oh, God. In 1 minute, 1 minute becomes long hour. So time is torturing you or you are torturing yourself? Think. Time is targeting you, time is killing me. You are the only one, huh? Why do you say time is targeting you? Why don't you say time is entertaining me? Why? He brings in morning, brings in midday, brings in, the evening, brings in summer, brings in winter, brings in spring, brings in childhood, brings in youth, brings in old age. So when I am young, let me have a good time, enjoy my life. As long as I am there, see everything. So time is entertaining you or killing you? Killing you if you have a dream of your own, your personal dream. It should never be hot in summer. How realistic. In 70-year-old also, my skin should be as flat as anything else. Marble. Nuts. Expect nothing wrong in it. Even if you look very youthful, you will die. Don't worry. 90-year-old youthful, but die. You have to. Body shall pass. Relationship shall end. Then immediately, the people who don't think it from the absolute standpoint, what will they say? Oh, very, very, very selfish, heartless, indifferent. This philosophy has made him indifferent. He doesn't care for anybody. No. I don't sit down to grieve with your grief. Because you are unnecessarily grieving. Take care of something, I do. Grieving, no. People will misunderstand it. Why this philosophy, why this thinking is misunderstood? Where the person thinks you are not sitting down with him and crying. That is why I pretend to cry. What to do? Even if you don't want to cry, sit down and cry. Why? What to do? You know? It's like a child. Just look at this baby. Then you can know, you can learn everything from baby. Suppose the child is crying, you start crying, you'll stop. Try. Where is that my parrot, which was doing exactly what we tell him to do? Is there, huh? If it's there, get it. I must show you one day. One child was crying. This parrot is very peculiar. Whatever it listens, it repeats. It's a mechanical parrot. Suppose I say, you idiot, you'll tell back, you idiot. It's so sweet. Whatever is a parrot, it repeats. You say, ha ha ha, he'll say, ha ha ha. Right. So one day a child was crying. I put it on and put it in front of it. Now this one started crying. He stopped. So when people are miserable, you start being miserable, they stop. Why? Some fellow is more miserable than me. Abba. So they want you to be miserable. So that's why they say selfish if you are not miserable. That is why be happily miserable for the miserable person's sake. But be happy. Only if you are happy, you can be genuinely miserable. The other person's misery is not genuine. It's a passing phase. He is ignorant. Do you understand these points? For the other person, the misery is not genuine because it's a passing phase. He doesn't like to be miserable. Whereas you enjoy being miserable. Why? Your being miserable has a purpose. What? To take the other fellow out of misery. So your misery is genuine. How sweet. Nainam dahatipa. Na chainam kledanti apa. We see more. Na shoshayati maruta. Achedyoyam. Adayam. Akledya asosyevacha. Nitya sarva. It is something eternal, absolute. Suppose you don't understand these absolute principles, the fellow shall sing what? That which cannot be killed by the fire, killed by the weapon. That which cannot be destroyed by the weapon. Cannot be blown by the breeze. Cannot be drowned by the water. Cannot be burnt by the fire. Hey, what is he talking about? Hindi film hero. Hindi movie heroes are indestructible. 100 massive gundas also cannot touch this fellow. Any type of fire comes also, he survives. Water also comes, he's a hero. No, hero should not die. Is he talking about Hindi film hero? Yourself the awareness. They are all imaginary situations. People, that's what people try to be like that. Nobody should touch me, nothing should touch me. If nothing should touch you, listen carefully. If nothing should touch you, you should not be existing to be touched. If there is a body, it will be touched by heat and cold, hunger and thirst. When you see the bodiless awareness, if there is no individuality, you don't drag. Always with yourself, happy. Achedyoyam aklad asosyevaja nitya, hey Arjuna, eternality, sarvagata, all pervasive. Tasmat achalaha, immobile. All pervasive cannot have a movement. If it is moving, it is limited. All pervasive cannot have movement. Why? Move where? All pervasive, where can it move? Either in time or in space. Tasmat sthanu, steady, restful. Sanatana, eternally praised. Sadaeva nutana, eternally praised. That is why this tradition is known as Sanatana Dharma. Sanatana means which is based on the truth. Sadaeva nutana, eternally fresh. Not based on a person. You remove the person, truth is gone. You remove the person, cult is finished. Here in this tradition, no person is required. Why? Truth is the basis. What is the name of it? You can give whatever you like. You don't like it, dump it. If you see this, no more grieving in life. Thereafter, situations have to be fixed. Okay? We shall see more of it in the afternoon. Read the next one. Avyaktoyam achintyoyam avikaryoyam uchyate tasmadevam viditvainam nanushochitumarhasi. It begins now, Sochitumarhasi. Nah. Therefore, hey Arjuna, never ever grieve in life. It comes back. Never ever grieve in life. Why? Abhyaktayam. It is abhyakta, unmanifest. Achintya, cannot be thought over. avikari, cannot be changed. Evam viditva, therefore having known this, no, anishna sochitu marasi, you cannot afford to grieve in life. We shall see more of it in the afternoon. Okay? It's a tremendous theme. Just not battle. Okay? Please understand. Sit down, you are fighting for a cup of coffee. And you say, how can you do that? Did not give me the coffee. Nan asocya nanno sochastvam. Don't grieve for a coffee bottle. You know. Oh, he jumped my queue and go there. Asocya nanno sochastvam. He jumped the queue and overtook me on the wrong side. Asocya nanno sochastvam. Why are you making yourself miserable? That fellow made it uncomfortable. Maybe he'll quickly meet with something else. How do you know? You see like this, standing in a queue. One day, I'll tell you a practical experience. I was standing in the queue in the airport. Always, I go there, I don't want to go anybody with myself. I go all alone by myself. Always you can, if Swamiji, can I come? Not necessary. I am traveling, why should a group will come with me? So I am going alone, I am traveling. I stand in the queue, go, finish it up. Somebody somewhere, see somewhere, oh Swamiji, please come. It's okay, it's all right. Okay, we'll see. Without disturbing anybody, you want to do or don't do it, just go and join. Then another fellow comes with 4 passports, straight away puts on the front of it. Wants to sign. The person in front of me doesn't tell him anything. I said, look, I did not want to keep quiet. I went there. I said, why are you doing this? We are all in the line. Why don't you go in the line? I said, if you think that person is a VIP, maybe he needs that speciality. Because he doesn't want to stand in the line. Why don't you put a special counter there where another fellow will be sitting down, an idiot doing nothing, can be only doing this VIP job. So that ordinary people don't think they are discriminated. We are on the queue. Oh, the person felt rotten, because he never thought, I will tell this. Then another person, of course, oh, very, very nice, Swami. I said, what is this nice? Think of it. What is the hurry? You think he just because he stamped the passport, he can get into the plane? I can make him wait until half an hour delay. I'll check in, I will not get in. They will be announcing. Oh, we are after half an hour announce, they say, we are going to, if you don't come now, we are going to upload your luggage. Then I will go. Hello, sorry. Not sorry, very happy because I want to put that VIP into trouble. You may be VIP. But you cannot get in until I get in. So what is the hurry? Why can't you enjoy? What is the restlessness? Oh, he jumped me. Oh, no, why? Oh, poor thing. Okay, let him take it. Or, by chance somebody does it. Why should it hurt you? You understand what I am talking it? Don't only think of asocya and anasocya means only from the Brahman is ungrievable, Brahman doesn't grieve. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Brahman not grieving. Asocya and anasocya means I asked for a glass of water, they did not give. Asocya and anasocya. I asked for a favor, it was not granted. Asocya and anasocya. I was sitting down there watching the movie, the fellow comes right in front of me and ooh, the big top one basketball player right in front of me. Asocya and anasocya, go this way. Oh, if I do like this, everybody will take advantage of me. All right, don't do this and see what happens. You'll be getting into greater trouble. Oh, Swamiji, very difficult to, accept things as it is. All right, don't accept it as it is and see how easier it is. You don't understand the situation. That is why I say conscious. Asocya and anasocya is a mantra. Are you getting that point, please? Asocya and anasocya is not a Gita. It's a mantra. You should write it, hold it on your tongue, put it on your chest, put it, if you want to tie it down your hand, what is that? Tattoo. Tattoo it on your body. What is that? Asocya and anasocya. Anytime anybody says that, thank you. Wherever you want to see, or you want to show off, get out of this place. So that fellow will think you are flexing muscle, but you are saying the mantra, asocyananna sochastvam. Right? I say, hey, you are an idiot, you can't even read. Asocyananna sochastvam. Put it in your hand, anywhere. No, do you understand the point? It's amazing. Oof. Bus is delayed. Asocyananna sochastvam. So hot. Asocyananna sochastvam. It's a master key. Do you understand? But don't get hooked onto that word. Why should I not grieve? Because I am the happiness. That is why with the revelation of the truth of yourself, then it becomes meaningful. Or else it will be another useless piece of advice. Don't grieve for a thing that is not to be grieved. Who doesn't know that? I know I don't have to grieve, but why do I grieve? Because you don't know yourself. And when you know yourself, grieve? Impossible. Grieve? Yes, I choose to grieve. You understand what a joy in life? What a joy in life? Nobody, nothing can ever touch you. When death comes to snatch you, take it, ready. Life is there, leave it. I'm angry with you, give me my video, take it. But you are supposed to watch it. Why are you worried? I am not interested. You see something somebody is taking away, you say take it away. Now what is the problem? How can he punish you? You did not lie, you didn't say what I did. I'm taking the car. Take it. Huh? Then the fellow himself will be punished. Mahadeva, please make it a mantra, okay? From today, write down everywhere. And see it, please. Close your eyes. It's amazing, amazing.